Hi, it's Lindsay Smith from Buy, Sell, Love Durham. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Tuesday morning market update. It's my opportunity every week to share with Oshawa, Whitby, and Clarington just kind of what's happening with real estate. So I'm standing here at Cork and Bean, which is one of the best places to buy coffee locally. And one of the best things about Cork and Bean is my son works here. So if you want to pop in and say hi to Cullen, he's here quite a bit. Now the reason that I'm here at this patio, because they've got a patio in front, is that I spent the weekend up in Westport, which is just south of Perth, Ontario. And there's a bunch of patios we got to, which was just amazing. And I had a conversation with somebody on the patio, and I wanted to kind of reflect a little bit about what our conversation was. I'm tagging a blog post in this video at the bottom of it that you can click on and dig a little deeper into kind of what I'm going to share. But it was a conversation I had with the couple at the table next to me. And we get talking about investments and things like that. Their daughter was going into grade 1. So they figured that there's 8 years in grade school and 4 years in high school. So for within 12 years, she's going to want to go to university or college. And they were trying to think of how do we save some money. So what we did was we talked a little bit about my thoughts, which are investing in a piece of real estate, a rental property, and then selling it in 10 or 12 years once the child gets close to the university age. And I'm not going to dig too deep into it right now, but the bottom line was after all the fees were paid for, the taxes were paid for, if someone bought a property 10 years ago and then sold it, the net return, this is just the average in Oshawa, would be $250,000 in their pocket, which would not only pay for university education, it would be a good down payment on a cottage for the parents to go up there while their kids go into university. So anyways, let's just jump straight into the numbers. We've had an interesting week. In the last 7 days, we've had 212 homes come to market. That is really down from the week before. The week before, we had an incredible amount of homes hit the market. We're down 95 homes this week for sale. So conditionally sold, we've had 145 homes leave the market sold conditionally. And again, that's up from 124 the week before. In firm sales, we've had 156 leave the market sold firm, which is down from the week before. So all in all, when it balances out, we've had 20 fewer sales this past week. However, we did have a long weekend in there, and that distracted people. And you can see that typically drops the number of sales as well. What I'm seeing, the trend that I'm seeing right now is again, as I said last week, we're seeing spring market in the middle of the summertime. So really, we feel like we're in March or April sales right now. There's lots of activity going on. In fact, in Oshawa last week, over 70% of the houses that sold for full price or more than asking. We're still shy on inventory, and the buyers are out there buying en masse. If you are planning on getting your home sold, this is a perfect time to get it on the market. I'd love to start that conversation with you. I can be reached at 905 area code 743-5555, or you can catch me at the email address at the bottom of the screen. And again, I'll have that blog post link in the bottom of this this ad, and you can take a look at it yourself. It goes a little bit more in depth into detail about how the mortgage gets paid down, the fees happen, and the taxes kind of come into play. So I'd love to have that conversation with you. If you do have a child heading into grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, even for 5 years, I can see that in the next 5 years to 10 years, we're going to see a phenomenal increase in growth. Have a great week, Oshawa, Whitby, and Clarington.